Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. And if you were watching last time, you saw I was having some weird game problems where the whole thing was slowing down. I finally fixed that. I put it in a window, a slightly smaller than my screen window, and that, for whatever reason, helped tremendously. It's no longer doing what it was doing. So thirsty. So I'm gonna help out here. Why did it get so dark? In the daytime? Enemies are nearby. The fuck? Gonna help out here at Camp Forlorn Hope. And... oh, wow. And maybe head over to, Helios 1 and help them out too, since I'm gonna be in that area probably. Really, it was that much of a threat, these bloatflies? I'm having trouble seeing. I don't know what weather preset this is from Nevada skies, but it is really dark. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I don't suspect it's going to be flawlessly running because it is Fallout and it's kind of a piece of shit in general. Not like bad game piece of shit, of course, just a piece of shit with how it's made. But anyways, I'm gonna go in here to the command tent, see what I can do to help. This will lead to several different tasks. What quest do I have booted up? Oh, right. Yeah, still gotta do that. I might want to bring someone with me for that though, because yeah. Alright.
I'm glad to see you here. We could definitely use your help. I've got the Legion at Nelson breathing down my neck and not enough men or supplies to get this camp into fighting shape so we can strike back. I need someone to talk to a few of the officers and help them resolve some of the problems around here. If I can get this place in order, then I can focus our efforts on taking back Nelson from the Legion. And the more that gets done around here, the more resources I'll be able to put into assaulting Nelson. Good. Let's not waste time then. Our biggest problems right now are supplies and troops, and the Legion is draining us both. Quartermaster Mays has been complaining to me non-stop about the lack of supplies. But unfortunately, we aren't getting a resupply anytime soon. I want you to speak with him and see if there's anything you can do for him.
Sure thing. And then, this chick.
Smart move for the...
Hey, you're not one of the troopers. Got a second? I have work I need done and nobody here at the camp has the time or inclination to help me out.
This one I'll probably do last, yeah.
I have the delightful task of tabulating stockpiles, kill ratios, mission success rates, radiation deaths, and other truly fascinating numbers. I've come across numerous inconsistencies between our numbers and our reports, especially with regards to intercepting hostiles. I'm wondering if our radio security codes have been compromised. I need someone to deliver security code upgrades to each of the ranger stations. This holotape contains the updated security codes for the ranger stations. Show it to the comm officers there. Once the new codes are in use, anyone still using the old codes will just hear static if they're listening in on our frequencies.
Okay.
Bye.
Kings to back down.
All right.
They were messing with.
So let's boot this quest up. Man, it's dark. Quartermaster Maze. There's one quest here that I've done a few times in the past that I cannot remember how to start, where someone's like something to do with drugs, some tweaker. See if I can actually do that this time. This weather's kind of getting to me. Because I cannot see. Hell is this guy? Guess I should probably turn the rain off. Where the hell was... There he is.
Hello. I didn't expect someone as famous as you here. What can I do for you? So, the Major has you running errands for him. Well, we're short on personnel as well as supplies, so we'll take all the help we can get. The Major let me send out some troops to gather supplies, but unfortunately they never returned. I'm guessing they ran into some trouble on the way. You can help by finding the troops and assisting them in bringing back any supplies they found. I sent them to Helios 1 to see if they had any supplies they could spare. They gotta be somewhere between here and there. I'd try searching the main road or checking with the men at Helios 1 to see if they know anything. Make it quick. I don't have...
Alright,
Uh-huh.
I'll do that then. Hopefully the rain will be gone by the time I get there. I really shouldn't have rain on for every 1 to 3 days. It's a Mojave Desert, but I do like having the weather diverse.
What is it? Yeah, they were here a while ago. Gave them all I could, which wasn't much. But as many problems as we're having here, I know they've got it worse. I've seen soldiers get assigned there. It's like they got told they were gonna die. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. If you're trying to track them down, we put a GPS marker in the supply crate. You can track it with your Pip-Boy. Good luck. Later.
As if GPS, global positioning satellites, would still be floating around in space and operable 200 years later. No, I guess it is an alternate reality, but still. Anyways, that for some reason I've forgotten one more thing I need to do. For the Brotherhood. I need to go get those the rest of those parts they need for the vault. I think why I put that off is because it involves going into Vault 22, which is not my favorite vault to go into. Well, it involves going into a few different vaults. I think I already got one of the pieces, but... Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Fucking Legion berries. Vault 34 also, I need to go in there sometime to, although I think there's a quest for there, but I need to go in there and get those unique weapons that are in there. Just remembered that when I saw that guy's, marksman carbine. There's the one called the All-American in there. Come on, bats. Bah. As I'm on fire. Burning leg. Guess I could start taking some of these and selling them. Kind of could use some cash now. I don't have a lot of carry weight right now, which is odd. I thought I had more. That's one thing I don't really, haven't really included in this playthrough is, much trading. I usually do it off camera. Before I'm setting up for an episode or something. Still haven't really done much in regards to modding the vanilla weapons and stuff like that, because I've mostly been using the Millennia weapons. Mostly. I guess right now I've got 3 actual weapons from the game, but I still need to do an episode sometime where I go and I pull out all those Millennia weapons and show them. I mean, if you're familiar with New Vegas and you've modded it, you've probably seen them. But, I should take some more out and try them. They're not all good, though. Some of them are stupid. So if I'm correct, when I find these guys, they're dead, and there is a ambush. God, it's so nice having this run smoother. I did a test recording and it looked alright with the upscale, so I'd rather have it running fast than have it completely perfectly crisp. It's only a little bit smaller than 1080p anyway, so it should be fine looking. From what I've discovered by YouTube, it seems like a lot of people watch videos in 720p anyways. I know pretty much 90% of the time when I'm watching YouTube videos, I am in 720p. But of course I have a 1080p monitor. But I rarely watch videos in full screen. Maybe that's changed, but I rarely do. One of these days I'll pick up a bigger monitor so I can start doing 1440. It just seems like kind of a waste of hard drive space to do it right now, because from what I've seen of people's comments and stuff like that, people don't generally watch 1440. I suppose if you're watching on a big old HD TV or something, that's one thing. It seems a little bit excessive. Alright, so... oh, that's beat up. I did get that, yep, okay. Let's go back. It's pretty close, but it's up and over a hill, so might as well just fast travel. There you are.
Nice to see a friendly face around here. I take it my men weren't dead. It's a high price to pay, but these supplies will save a few lives here. Thanks for finding these. You should check in with the Major. I want to know about this.
And I believe they want me to go find more troops for their camp also. Been a while since I've done this though.
We're kind of busy around here for social call.
Oh, shut up.
I heard. The extra supplies will help for a short time, but that only solves one of our problems. With all the Legion raids lately, we're running low on troops that can still fight. Some are injured, but even more are dead. I want you to check in with Dr. Richards and see if he needs any help getting our troops back on the front line.
That's... okay, let's see what my med skill is. Okay, it's pretty high. I anticipated this quest, I think.
Ah, look who it is. What brings someone of your renown into my humble medical center? With business booming like it is, and considering I'm the only person with medical experience in the camp, I could perhaps use a hand. Do you have any medical experience?
I've played doctor before. No.
Excellent. As you can see, we have a lot of injured troopers here, and I haven't had time to look at all of them yet. Since you have some medical experience, I'd like you to examine them and see what you can do to treat them.
Sure thing, boss. Oops, clicked F. Medicine 35 or higher, treatment medicine. Okay. One down. Medicine 50 or higher. Perform the operation with medicine. I think there's enough of the med stuff lying around here where you can use medical equipment, but my med skill is pretty high, so... Ew, sorry. Didn't even bandage it up, just cut the leg off. And the hand, apparently. Since 75. Just barely. Good thing I didn't have debuffs on, or I wouldn't have been able to do that.
I didn't expect to see you here. What can I do for you? Excellent job. Where'd you learn to do all that? I don't think I could have done much better myself. Very impressive. As for the men, they'll recover soon and be back on the front lines in no time. Huh, the circle of life. I'll send word to Major Politely about your work here. Once again, you have my sincerest thanks.
Even the guy with no hand and no leg, you're gonna send him back to the front line? Plan.
Smart move for the Kings to back down.
Back already? What do you need? Dr. Richards said you did a good job in there. That's mighty high praise coming from him. With the help you've given us, we're doing a little bit better, but we still have the Legion forces at Nelson to deal with. If we can retake Nelson, that will be a huge help to our efforts in this area and give us an advantage at Hoover Dam. Reports have the Legion forces at Nelson sizable, but not insurmountable.
I'm ready, let's do it.
Excellent. Killing the Legion commanders in Nelson will severely cripple the Legion forces and allow us to take back the city. Meet up with Sergeant Cooper just outside Nelson. He will assist you in reclaiming Nelson.
Alright, let's do it. Kill us some fucking Legion bastards. I really, really hate the Legion. I think it's one of the stupidest factions. They were very fitting. They were perfect for New Vegas, but playing as the Legion was like the most obnoxiously painful playthrough I've ever done. They're just a bunch of douchebags. I really enjoy killing them. Let's put it that way. Coming from the old Fallout games, it's really hard for me to not help the NCR. Or the Brotherhood. They kind of tried to make you hate the Brotherhood on Fallout 4. In a way. They made them act like Nazis or something. Which I suppose they're pretty harsh throughout all of Fallout history, but they're not... I think it was mainly the leader they had. The Elder Maxon guy on Fallout 4 was a douchebag. Everyone else was fine. But, always helping the NCR and the Brotherhood every Fallout game. So, quick save. Alright.
Hello.
Cooper?
I've heard of you. Glad to have you on our side.
Let's do this.
We don't have many troops, so we can only attack from one direction. Where should we focus the attack?
Ridge from the east.
East it is. Reports also say they might have some NCR hostages. If that's true, we need to do what we can to save them, so stay sharp.
Imagine
Our
that.
main target is the Legion leader at Nelson. Intel has the commander as one Dead Sea. I've uploaded his last known location to your Pip-Boy. Let's move out!
Alright. All those people sitting at the camp, they send us 3 people. Good work. Ooh. You gotta aim a little off with this gun. Because of its screwed up aperture. It is powerful though. Make sure we get rid of them all before we start helping hostages and stuff. Take that, man skirt. The recruits aren't much help, are they? One of my favorite parts of this game is before you get to the end, you go and or I go and kill everything in Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill. I think I'll probably go there peacefully at first just to get the most quest availability out of it. Because even if you slaughtered 1,000 Legion people, they'll still let you into the camp to talk to Caesar for the first time, as far as I remember. So I'll probably do that, but then once I'm done there, they'll all die. Okay. I don't know if that's all of them from the outside. I think it is. Just gonna run over here, make sure there's none down here before I go into these houses. I believe that's all of them. Nelson's not very big, so go into these houses, make sure they're clear. The actual commander's in one of those huts over there, but let's check these. Home, nobody home. Nobody. Check after I'm done here, see if they got anything decent I could sell. Pwned. Always collect ammo. Even 20 gauge. Unique machete. Tactical machine pistol. What the fuck is that? Well, it's a TMP, but really a TMP? What mod added that? I'll take it. Let's go in here and make sure there's no one in here. I don't think those other houses have anybody, I'm pretty sure. All clear. Alright, let's get these people down. These ones actually survive.
Fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Right. Nelson liberated. Go back and report in. Whoa. I think my game just froze. Fucking Fallout, man. Yeah, it froze. Okay, be right back. Alright. Seems like sometimes when I quick save, it makes the game crash. Or freeze. Not sure why.
Back already? What do you need? The initial reports have come back already. Excellent work. This will buy us a lot of breathing room to get back on our feet here. Now we can actually try to strengthen our forces along the river and prepare for the upcoming battle at Hoover Dam. You have my thanks. We owe you a lot.
Sure things, boss.
Watch yourself out there.
Alright, well, we're done here, except there is that mission for finding the guy stealing drugs. Who was it that gave me that?
You came through for us. I have to admit, I wasn't sure you'd make it. Means a lot, letting my team get payback. Here, we all pitched in some caps for you. Even Sterling, and he's famous for his tight wallet.
Not him.
Gar
Guess I never talked to him after I wiped out the fiends. I'm trying to remember who I talked to. It's not a real major quest, but it is a little quest. Maybe this guy? Maybe the doctor?
So, I heard you helped take over Nelson from the Legion. Glad to see someone making a difference around here instead of just complaining. Not good. If we don't get more supplies, we're gonna have to start using dirt for food and sticks and rocks for weapons. Hey, how'd you like to do something for me?
What is it?
I want you to collect NCR dog tags from our fallen troopers. That way I can keep track of who's gone and how to reallocate our supplies.
So this is the guy.
It's easy. Just bring back any NCR dog tags you find, and I'll try to make it worth your while.
Okay, here.
Thanks again for finding those supplies. Good work. If you find any more, you know where to find me. Uh-huh.
Storage shed. Trying to remember who to talk to for this. I'll go try and talk to the doctor again real fast. I might have to talk to the actual perpetrator. Or maybe you catch him in the act? I don't remember. Talk to this guy.
I hear you defeated the Legion forces at Nelson. I'm impressed and thankful. It'll make my job around here much easier. Things are better now that the Legion at Nelson have been defeated.
Okay.
Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that. I'm doing the best I can considering the poor situation I find myself in. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies.
Here we go.
The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers. That would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
I already know where to look in this case. History. Didn't know it was an actual marked quest. But I do know who to talk to. Jail. Well, he's not going to be in the jail. This guy. I think I gotta wait till nighttime.
Nelson's back in our hands. Aren't you the guy that helped wipe out Nelson? Holy shit, man, that's fucking crazy.
Just fucking crazy.
Missing medical supplies? No, I don't know anything about that. What? Oh shit, how the fuck? Oh man, I'm in some deep shit now. Look, I can explain everything. Really, just give me a chance to explain.
Okay, that went different than last time I did it.
Have you looked around? Have you seen what's going on here? What we're going through? This place is hell. I've seen all my friends butchered by the Legion in front of my very eyes. I can still hear their screams at night. All I wanted was a little escape, so I took some drugs to help me do that. Is that so bad? I never thought about that. But look, I needed this. I needed to escape for just a little while. I needed this. So what happens now? What? You want me to turn myself in? Why the hell should I do that? I guess you're right. I'll do the right thing and turn myself in.
Okay, that was a lot faster and easier than I remember. Last time I had to sneak around in the middle of the night and watch him sneaking around and catch him. Guess I came here at a higher level this time.
I wanted to thank you again for saving my... I heard Private Stone turned himself in for stealing my medical supplies. You have my thanks.
Great.
Till we meet again.
Yeah, leveled up. We are getting up there. You know what? Just get some of this up. Special explosive recipes. I like things that give me more options. I'm gonna take that. Alright, quick save. Maybe I'll crash now. Alright, so let's go hit these ranger stations. Finish this quest.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Thought I froze there for a minute.
I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk around this place. There better be a good reason for you being here. Very well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure. Sir.
Okay. Down. And dark.
Smart move for the Kings to back down.
This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to be.
Man, you look like a freak show, buddy.
All right. She radioed ahead and mentioned that somebody was coming by. Odd that she'd send a civilian instead of a trooper, though. Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week, but they always end up floating downriver with holes in their heads. Don't get killed out there.
Okay.
Who they were messing.
Yeah, I still need to go out to the Devil's Throat sometime. There's a unique minigun out there.
Look, if you're here to sell something, we don't want any. No problem. Hey, do me a favor when you get back to Reyes and tell her that we don't need any more damn ammo. Wouldn't mind more water, though. You think I haven't tried? Every time I do, Camp Golf acknowledges the situation. And soon after that, more ammo. We're not gonna die of thirst anytime soon, but I'd rather have too much than not enough.
He doesn't give you ammo even if you ask.
Right. Careful out there.
Alright. I went down. Be back down here. One of these just wiped out. Went over by Novac.
Hello.
There you are.
Gotta wonder what the hell a civilian is doing here. What, again? Didn't I just change those damn things? Alright, fine. Show me the new codes. Yeah.
Yeah. Not much there. Yeah, the first time I went by Charlie when early on in this series when I was on my way to Novac, there was a few people there. But I think it's dead and buried now. Yeah. That's just the Legion trying to sound scary.
This is a message to the NCR from the Legion. We are coming for you. Run, and we will catch you. Hide, and we will find you. No matter what you do, you are all going to die. We took one of the women alive.
Yeah. Dirt bags. Alright, way up here in the hills. Oh, I haven't been there yet. Okay, guess I'll have to go there from here. Let's see. Okay, I'll be right back. Gotta get up for a minute. Alright, off we go. Oh man. I hope this isn't what I think it is. It is, isn't it? Gonna have to wait. This is a toxic storm coming in. That will kill me so fast. Run! Don't want to be outside for these. Let me show you why. Yep. Radiation hell. So, sleep for a few hours, see if that helps. Hopefully I don't have to wait any, like, real time. Okay, yeah, it's over. Yeah, those are nasty. Really lots and lots of radiation. It's really cool looking with the sky. I suppose I could turn toxic storms off. But it does add a next level of danger. That's kind of cool. The sky itself is pretty cool looking. I'm one of those people that liked the green tint on everything on Fallout 3. One of the most popular weather mods for Fallout 3 was one that got rid of that. I always thought that was dumb. Oops. Yeah, I haven't been out anywhere out here yet. There's the Enclave bunker out here that'll come into play later on in the game. Otherwise, there's not much else. I used to have a mod that I made that added a little campsite out here in the woods. Okay, that's a cool screenshot. The Flora Overhaul is really cool. I used the fertile one. Definitely makes the Wasteland look a bit more alive. This must be the bunker. Yep. No point in going in there yet. Can't open it. There's a few places on the map I haven't really gone yet because I want to have Arcade Gannon with me so that his dialogue options would open so that I could get the Enclave deal done. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, I think I probably should have gone around. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to use the bunker again. There's another freaking toxic storm coming in. Oh god. What the hell? One just happened. Oh man. Yeah. It's not gonna help that much. I can at least go in the entrance and get out of this. Wait a few hours, see if it goes away. Should be ending. Yeah, there we go. It was ending. I don't know why it's stuck on this this weather here. Should have passed on by now. So there is one way of ending this quest that I prefer, but then there's another one where you can get a Ranger's Sequoia, which is a weapon you don't usually find unless you're killing NCR. I mean, I could always add one to the game, just put it in a box somewhere if I really want it. You'll see when I get there. There's a guy you can either make turn himself in, and you, by consequence, can take his gun. But I prefer to not have him do that, because he's actually right. So, maybe I'll just not have him turn himself in. We'll see.
You're here for the money. I told the Emeritus I was good for it. I just need more time. Oh, well, yeah. I can do that. Thanks.
You have an odd voice, lady.
I talked to the cashier at Gamora into forwarding me some chips. I was convinced I was due for a hot streak. It, didn't go so well. The Emeritus were nice and said they'd give me some time to pay them back. They also said if they had to talk to me about my debt again, they wouldn't be nice the next time.
Right.
Watch out for Great Khans.
Can't help you with that stuff. Alright. So we return to Forlorn Hope. Might need to wait till morning now. It's probably going to be dark by the time I get there. Yeah. Whoa. Oops. Wrong key. Something to drink. Raining again. I need to turn the rain frequency down. Holy shit. Gonna do that real fast here. This is the Nevada skies. Let's do it every 5-17 days. Shouldn't be raining all the time in the Mojave anyways.
Welcome back. The station's been silent for quite some time now. I guess this confirms what we've all feared. Thanks for letting me know. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, I've got another job available. We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. These reports can't be accurate, can they? I know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the rangers who sent them in?
Sure thing.
Thank you, and good luck. Bye.
All right. Would have just ran there, but the weather's so bad it would have been a pain in the ass to see.
Smart move for the Kings to back down.
Spontaneously nice.
They were messing with.
Is it you?
No sudden moves, and you and I will do all right. What do you want? No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
Okay.
See you around.
Yeah, so basically there's a guy, a ranger, at Camp Golf that's mucking these reports up.
This is a military outpost. Why are you here? High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died. There are other ranger posts around. Reyes might have mixed up the report. Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports and assign reinforcements as needed. And they're not needed here.
Okay.
Reyes got the numbers.
Yeah.
So long.
So long. So Mr. Hanlon is bullshitting. He has a reason for it that's kind of got its merit, which is why I generally listen to him. But at the same time, it's pretty detrimental to everything the NCR is doing. You'll see what I mean. It's always kind of a gray area question.
No run-ins with the Great Khans, I hope. They've been more restless than usual. You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death claws? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error. Be careful out there.
Alright. Back we go to Forlorn Hope. Thirsty again. Lots of traveling. Some food, some water.
Welcome back. I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Sure thing.
Bye.
So I'm really not sure which route I'm gonna go with this one. I mean, it doesn't make any actual in-game difference. I guess it's just kind of the thought that counts. Well, I guess there is a few in-game differences. But as for the outcome of everything, at the end of the game, it doesn't really... Is it getting darker, or am I just tripping? It's getting darker, alright. What the hell? Here comes the clouds. Jeez. Really got dark fast. What the hell was this? What kind of a storm is this? Oh, please don't be a rad storm. These storms are starting to happen way too often. think I might turn them off for a while. Pretty cool looking, but looks like a... What the hell is this? No, it's just a dust storm. Nothing harmful. Going to wait till the morning. Always thirsty. Let's go talk to Hanlon.
We won't go quiet. The Legion can count on that.
Not in here? Okay, let's wait a minute. Alright, okay, he's supposed to be out front. Up top. What the hell? Whatever.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Goodsprings. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you? Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
Yeah, we gotta wait for him to walk back to his office. Always thought the walking animation was a little bit off. Not bad, it's just a little off. I have a mod for Skyrim that fixes the walk speed, so you walk as fast as the NPCs, so you don't have the variances like in this and Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Not sure if there's one of those mods for this or not.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say. You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. but this isn't it. People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we gonna send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us.
Yeah, but we're gonna go wipe out the Legion. At least I am.
Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop. First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
So, what do? I feel like I shouldn't turn him in. He is right. But I am gonna go... His opinion's stupid anyways, because we're gonna kill the Legion. But we'll
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver and the center are ruined. Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR, myself included. A lot of this is my fault. It's only right that I stand with them.
Alright. Yep.
I don't know if you're working for Caesar, or if desperation's made me a heck of a lot more persuasive. Either way, this is the right thing to do. Now, I trust we're done discussing this. I'm gonna step through that door and pretend like we never had this talk.
Looks like we booted the Legion.
So if I want a Ranger Sequoia, which I do, I really want one, I'll just add one. I'll put one in a box somewhere. Because that's my only real motivation for turning him in, because he ends up fragging himself, and then you can take his gun. So, anyways, none of that. Quest's over. I don't even have to go turn it in. Or I don't have to go talk to her. You just basically tell her, nope, it's all good. She's like, WTF? Fine. So, okay. Basically done with all that. Still quite a few things to be doing, so I'll have to decide what to do next for next time. I might go look for those parts for the Brotherhood. For their bunker, finish up the Brotherhood stuff. But I'm done for now. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy.